Hello friends, and welcome to the Season 20 guide for wizards to get the 6-piece Haedrig's gift. That was kind of out of order, but you know what I'm trying to say. So first things first, save the challenge rift before the season starts. That way when the season comes out, you can jump right into your character, then do the challenge rift. You'll get a whole bunch of mats that you're required, make leveling way easier, and all kinds of fun stuff. So because you saved the challenge rift, you're going to have a bunch of blood shards that you can spend over at Kadala. Some classes, it's more important what you use these on. Wizards is pretty open-ended. My first choice, you really do want to make sure you get a Leoric's Crown, but you probably will get one while leveling. If you don't get one while leveling, you can get one at the Skeleton King in the campaign. The first time you kill the Skeleton King on the season, you get a crown. Might be worth doing it that way if you want to. It only takes like 20 minutes. The other option that's really nice is picking up the Pox Folds pants. These do a decent amount of damage around you that will kill things really fast, especially in the early levels before you have other multipliers and stuff. Not bad choice. Or you can save them. It's up to you. It should be noted that two things that will help you immensely later on are the Fazula's Improbable Chain, which boosts Arcana, and the Swami right here, which also helps with Arcana. So if you can get those two items, that'll help you a lot once you have all of Arcana. So I don't really care too much about leveling builds and things like that because leveling is so fast and so easy. I just pick some skills that are fun to you, maybe something that you don't use normally, because once it's 70, it's all meta builds anyways, right? Boom, you get to 70, upgrade the blacksmith. Now you want to craft yourself a yellow piece of gear for every single item slot. The great thing about this is that it's cheap, and it's very cheap to re-roll also. So you can get some good stats, some good rolls, all that kind of stuff. With a full set of yellow gear, pretty much whatever build you want, you can face roll the 2-piece and the 4-piece Haedrig's gift, giving you the 4-piece bonus of this season. Now, Veers is kind of lackluster in the 2 and 4-piece bonuses because it only buffs Archon, right? And Archon has a super long cooldown, and you may or may not have those other items I talked about. Rest assured, the build that I'm going to show you here is more than enough to face roll, some T4, some Greater Rift 20. You may die once or twice, whatever, but it doesn't matter. You'll finish the rift in probably like 7 minutes or something. Then it's 6-piece on to glory, right? Let's just talk a little bit about the build. I'm using Black Hole Spell Seal. This just gives you more damage, a little bit of control. Disintegrate Entropy, just a lot of damage, and you're going to be standing still. It's going to couple nicely with Unwavering Will and Audacity. I have Archon Combustion. It doesn't really matter which Archon you pick because you're going to have access to all of the Archon runes because of the 2-piece of Veers. I guess you would pick it based on if you have any plus elemental damage on your necklace or your glove or your bracers, but I don't, so it doesn't matter. I'm using the Familiar just to give me more arcane power, the Magic Weapon to give me more arcane power and a little bit of extra damage, and then Energy Armor and Pinpoint Barrier rune to get more damage and so I don't die as easily. Evocation, cooldown, must. Audacity we talked about, Unstable Anomaly, just in case you do die or are about to die, saves you. And Unwavering Will, which just couples nicely with Entropy and Audacity. Do quick mention that if you can get cooldown reduction on your skills or your items, you'll be so much happier. In this, remember I have Leoric's Crown in the cube, which you should have as well. I have around 50 cooldown reduction, which makes this build way more pleasing to play. And the only other thing I want to talk about is upgrading an item. So for one of the requirements to get Haedrig's gift, you have to upgrade a rare item. I would suggest upgrading a 2-handed axe. Now, if you do this, you have a chance to get Scorn. That's crap. It doesn't really help you at all. You have a chance to get the Butcher's Carver. That's also crap. It doesn't really help you at all. But you'll notice they do more damage. That's even without an emerald. So if we were to throw an emerald in here and then put this up there, we're doing a ton more damage. But you have the chance to get the Messerschmitt's Reaver. This is nice. It removes cooldown, which you need. You're really lacking for cooldown reduction. Or the other axe you can get is the Executioner, which just automatically kills enemy at 10% less health. I would 100% advise going for an axe on the wizard. And that's pretty much it. I'll give you a quick example of how much damage you can do, but otherwise you should be well on your way to a fun 6-piece build. And from there, I would just go to Diablo Fans. I'll drop a link in the description to show you what you can buy from Blood Shards and to Diablo Fans, and you can just kind of sift through what you think looks fun to play. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful time in Season 20. I'll see you guys next time.